Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a quick beginner's guide to Tracer. Now, if you're here and you want to learn Tracer or you want to polish up on your skills, I applaud you. Yay! Tracer is one of the greatest heroes in Overwatch. Really tricky to master, but such a rewarding hero to play. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to go over the basics of Tracer and how you can kind of implement the abilities, how the abilities work, and also playstyles, tips and tricks to playing Tracer. Right, let's get straight into it. So first off, you've got primary fire on Tracer, which is the pulse pistols. That is just hold down mouse button and it shoots as long as you're holding it. Shoots both pistols at the same time, 40 ammo in a burst with quite a bit of spread. Can body shot, but it can also headshot as well. So that's good to know that it does have that headshot multiplier. So how that works is basically it's got kind of like an effective range. So up close, of course, it does full damage, and even to probably about this far, which is about, I think it's about 12 meters or so, you're still going to be doing full damage to the enemy. Go a little bit further away, and you won't be doing as much damage at all. Plus, of course, the spread as well. You're going to be missing more shots. So Tracer's effective range starts at about 12-ish meters, where she can really kind of start doing damage to the enemy team. So that's the pulse pistols. Tracer's a little bit different when it comes to the secondary fire, because their secondary fire is also by default the shift ability, or which is normally left bumper or whatever on the controller. But really, I would use the alternate fire key, which is right click or left trigger on your console, because that's the blink for Tracer. So basically what that does is it moves you in the direction that you're facing, and it is a movement, so you can still take damage. It's not an instant teleport, so you can still take damage when you do that, but you do move pretty instantly to that position. Or it either moves where you're facing, or it moves on the direction that you're holding. So if I'm holding left input, it will blink me left. Hold right, back, it will blink backwards. So by default it goes forwards if you're not putting any directional inputs in. But also good to know that if you are holding, say, forwards and right, you'll blink forwards and right, and same with forwards and left, etc, etc. So, you know, on keyboard you can blink in 8 different directions. On controller, of course, you can blink in 360 different directions. But yeah, that's just something to note, that you can really have a lot of fine-tuning about your blinks. I just blinked off the map, which will happen to you, don't worry. But yeah, so that's blink. As you can see, kind of those three, for me it's yellow, but it'll probably be blue by default. I just have colorblind settings on for me. So what you can do is you can spend those 3 charges. Those are 3 like chevrons are charges. So I'm spending them, and they're just recharging one at a time. If you can see above the input, the bottom right corner, you can see it's kind of charging up. Tells you how many charges you've got. So it will only charge one at a time. So even if I've got all 3, if I go 1, 2, 3 really quick, it's just going to charge back 1. Then I have to wait. I think it's about 4 seconds, or 3 or 4 seconds for each charge to come back. So you can kind of like blink, then blink, and you get one back, and then you blink, and you get one back, and then you blink, and you get one back. So you can kind of got to like manage this while you're playing, and just moving around the map, and try and manage your blinks. Always have like 1 in the bag, unless you're really going for some really intense play. You want to get in there really quick, but there's a very rare situation where you want to blink 3 times, because you'll be stuck without your movement. And Tracer's movement is definitely the best part of their kit and the most powerful part of their kit as well. So that's blink. You can do everything while you're blinking, so it is just movement. So if I'm shooting, I can carry on shooting and blink. That's really important to know, because if I'm shooting an enemy, I want to keep tracking them as I blink. That's why Tracer's so difficult, because you want to be shooting, and then like you can carry on shooting, and you want to track the enemy. So something like that, right? So you want to just kind of manage, like if I know I'm shooting this person, I'm going to blink over there. When I blink over there, I want to adjust my aim as I'm moving, so to kind of make sure I'm getting the most uptime out of my fire. You should probably blink and stop firing to conserve your ammunition. It's probably better, but if you're, say, going towards someone, you can shoot whilst you're going towards them. And again, if of course they don't know you're coming, you can kind of go forward, and you can also blink and melee as well. It's a little bit of an advanced tactic, but say someone's a bit low, you can just kind of blink in and melee them. That's something that will, take a little bit of time and practice to kind of get the distances and things sorted out. But yeah, that's Blink. Really useful ability. It does give you a tiny bit of height. That's a little bit more of an advanced thing. So you say this ledge here is probably a little bit too high for where I am now. I wouldn't be able to get up on it. Even if I jumped, it might be a bit questionable. But because I blink, you see, it kind of gives you that little bump up. And you can also double blink. See, I wasn't going to make that jump, but double blink just gave me that little bump up into the air. I did make it only with one blink. But yeah, if there's a ledge that's like a little bit too high, you can kind of double blink and it will just kind of push you over the edge and get you on there. That's a little advanced tip with the blink. But yeah, you can use it to kind of traverse high grounds and get up certain ledges like this, for example. I wouldn't normally be able to jump over that. So if I go to jump it, it wouldn't work. But because I blinked, it will get me over the edge. It takes you over. So that's just something to remember. You can get on like little high grounds and things with Tracer, especially things like these boxes or whatever. You can sometimes get up on these, right? So I wouldn't normally be able to jump up there, see? But because I blink, it gives me that little bit of height. I didn't, the platform went over and blocked me, I think. But yeah, so that's just something to remember with the blink. Anyway, moving on to the other ability of Tracer, which is Recall. So Recall is by default on E, or I believe it's on the right bumper on your controller. But what Recall does is it puts you where you were 3 seconds ago, exactly where you were. So say I stand here, I go 1, 2, 3, I press Recall, and I go back to where I was 3 seconds ago. That's exactly how it works. The other thing that it does is it puts you on the health that you were 3 seconds ago. So if I take some damage from these bots, and then I just wait for my Recall to come back. You see, 1, 2, 3, I'll Recall. My health goes back to what it was 3 seconds ago. Something else to note with Recall and health is if you got a health pack in the meantime, so say I take some damage from this bot, just wait for it. So if I go 1, 2, 3, I should be on 119, but hang on, let me just do that again. So say what I was going to be 3 seconds ago. So I should be on 63, but I do a Recall. It doesn't take me back to 63, right? It keeps me on the highest health that I was on. So if you do need to Recall, but you've taken a health back or got healing, you will just stay on the highest number. So that's something to remember. So yeah, Recall is a really strong ability, especially when you're kind of doing 1v1s or taking on the enemy. You know, you can just quickly go, and it will reload your weapon as well. So that's really something else to note, that when you do come out of Recall, you will have full ammo. So do bear that in mind. It's really useful to know that, because you'll understand you can still kind of go in a bit aggressive, and your blinks do recharge as you're doing it. So say you know, I've finished all my ammo, I Recall, and your blinks are still on cooldown. They're still recharging when you do that. So good to know that you're going to come out of Recall with full ammunition on the health that you were on, or if not higher, and your blinks are recharging as you go. So you'll probably get like a little bit more time on your blink recharge while you're going. Last ability for Tracer is their ultimate, which is Pulse Bomb. Of course, by default on Q or on Y or triangle on your controller. So Pulse Bomb, basically, Tracer's going to throw her little bomb, and it is a sticky bomb. It'll stick to whatever you throw it at. So if I pick it up here and I throw it on the wall, it's going to stick to the wall. And also, of course, if you throw it at an enemy, it's going to stick to an enemy. So I'll just go get another recharge of it. So you see this enemy here, I'm going to throw it, it's going to stick to the enemy, and then bang. It does have splash damage, which is quite forgiving there. But then these are training bots, and they do have a massive hitbox. But yeah, just something you can do. You can like kind of blink and pulse bomb at the same time. So you can blink and pulse bomb, and that's how you can kind of get those like quite nice sticks that people aren't really expecting. You know, if someone's here and you just blink towards them and then you blink away, you're going to get a stick on them. And that's kind of the best way to use Tracer Pulse Bomb. You can use it in things like Graviton, Surge from Zarya, which is really good. But again, learning to kind of press Pulse Bomb and blink at the same time when you're aiming at somebody, and that will kind of, you press them simultaneously, and then you're gonna get your, it will, because it has a little delay. If you notice that it kind of, there's a little delay to when Tracer throws the bomb. So what you do, if you push it as you're blinking, that kind of animation of throwing it has already started, and then when you get to the target, you've already thrown the Pulse Bomb, and it's gonna be sticking to the enemy. So that's Pulse Bomb. It's really difficult to use, but it's really useful. You know, it can clutch up. You can kind of wing it from far away. It is, yeah, but it's got a really unforgiving throwing arc. Something to remember when you do that is just, it is gonna fall really short, especially if you're just aiming horizontally. Like, it's not even gonna reach that bot. Like, it did splash damage to him, but it's a really unforgiving throw. So you really do want to just be really close and just chuck it right on somebody to guarantee that stick. That's always good to do that from a surprising angle. Of course, it's easy to hit trading bots, but if you had, say, a tracer that's trying to move and you're trying to stick the pulse bomb on a moving tracer, it is much harder to do. So definitely worth getting that kind of blink distance and knowing that you're going to basically be touching the enemy player as you do it. There, that's pulse bomb, and that's how that works. So as regarding to tips and tricks with tracers kind of play style and stuff, I think probably, I mean, you can be an assassin with tracer, you know, if you come from an angle that they're not expecting and you just absolutely blast them from that kind of medium-y short range. They're most, like, tracer's most effective at. But really, what you want to be doing is absolutely always on a flank, on an angle. So see, this is my team, that's the enemy team. Standing here on tracer is just not the way to play, right? Because the enemy team are just looking directly at us, the team, and just shooting at us. If I am over here, which is much better for tracer, they got two things to worry about: my team and me. Even better if I was somewhere like here, which is that kind of bit of cover here. You know, they have to turn 90 degrees to look at me and they won't be able to see my team anymore. So, or they deal with me, or they deal with my team. So you want to be on this like kind of angle, just pestering the enemy team, absolutely pestering them, being an absolute nightmare for them to deal with. Always on the side, just worrying the back line, so distracting the back line so that either they deal with you or they heal their front line. You know, there's all these things that you can do. So, you know, there's like, this is like an enemy team. I'm off on an angle, just being annoying, shooting a little bit, you know. If I see somebody out on their own, low health, I just get in there and I finish them off, you know. You want to be blinking around little corners. You know, you're getting in there. Oh, there's a person there, just kind of juking them a bit. Do that, recall, get my ammo back, finish them off, or run away. Either way, whatever the situation kind of calls for. So that's Tracer's basically basic playstyle, is always off to the side on a flank, on an angle. If there's someone contesting you, 1v1s for Tracer, pretty good. You'll be able to like hold them off and just kind of try and win that 1v1 on the side. Say this person came to flank, right? There's a fight going on here. They're trying to flank, I'm trying to flank. I'll take them on in a fight. If I win, I go deeper and I then engage the enemy backline. If I don't win, but I hold them off and just kind of burn all of their resources, then it's still an even fight 4v4 on the other side of the battlefield. So that's kind of Tracer's best playstyle, is being on that side and just really distracting, annoying the enemy team. The other thing you can do, like I said, is be an assassin with the Tracer. If you want to just kind of like, you know, lurk to the side of a fight. I don't know, like the fight's about to start. You kind of wait here, and then when the fight's kind of starting, I go bang, bang, and I'm just like, boom, execute somebody and get in and out. That's the best, you know, another really good Tracer playstyle. She's not good at just being in the fight and just doing damage and things because of a small health pool. And of course, with the hitbox changes that happened in Season 9 of Overwatch 2, she's just a little bit easier to hit. She's got like other people's projectiles, just easier to hit. And, you know, you're going to suffer if you're just in the team fight. But if you can not be in the fight, but say there's the enemy team, and you're just being annoying and taking all their attention, and I'll show you some examples of this going forward. But you just want to, you know, if you can pull at least two people's attention, your team has got a man advantage in the main fight. So, you know, you're really just going to be annoying. And if they're not giving you any respect and paying attention to you, you go in for that kill. And if they are giving you attention and respect, hopefully that's more than one person. And then your team's going to win. If it's not, if it's just one person giving you attention, take them on a 1v1, you know. You got that ability to reset your health pool back again and then go back in and finish them off. So yeah, that's Tracer's kind of play styles and how the abilities and stuff work. Again, like I said, I wouldn't burn all three of your blinks to get in and engage someone. You kind of want to manage your blinks. Make sure you're not wasting them all. You probably want to use them sparingly if you can, but also using them to actively dodge things. So you say, I'm going to, you know, engage this guy. They're going to look at me, so I go blink to the other side. They look at me again, I'll blink away. Just kind of keep them guessing where you are at all times. That, oh, they're looking at me. Okay, I'm going to get behind them and then start shooting them again. Definitely worth spending a lot of time in the training range, just learning how blinks work, getting really used to it, getting your angles and distances all kind of locked in second nature, because you see there, like, you know, I blinked, but I nearly went off the map. So it's like learning things, how far you go. You just kind of get used to it. and you just get like better at kind of getting your angles right and blinking either to the side or forwards or wherever you want to blink. But yeah, there was a change that's not kind of good for Tracer, which is that they put in, it's good for the game balance, I suppose, but you leave quite an obvious trail where you went. Before it was a little less kind of obvious where you blink to. Now you can't see it in first person view, but there is kind of a nice obvious line where the Tracer blinked to, that players can kind of track your movement a little bit easier. So that's the basics of Tracer and a little bit of playstyle. What we'll do now is we'll jump into a quick game, and we'll show you how to best apply these skills and everything. I won't let you sit in queue with me. I'll leave out and I'll cut the video here so you don't have to wait in queue. But yeah, we'll see you on the other side. Okay, we've got a game. Let's see what match we get. Midtown. So Tracer can work on pretty much any map. We'll just lock in. We can, so we can make sure we get Tracer. But yeah, Tracer can work on pretty much any map. There's normally plenty of flanks. If there's not, you can try and blink creatively and make a flank. You get some, say something like King's Row first point. It's quite hard to like get that first little flank off because that first choke is pretty rough on King's Row. But you can blink through quite aggressively and try and get away with it. And then at least you're making the enemy team realize that like, okay, now someone's got through and they're on the flank. But on this one, there's plenty of flanks on Midtown. You can go over the top. You can go like blink left side and get through. So what we'll do is first off, we'll try and create that angle. We haven't got a tank yet, but hopefully we've got a tank that's quite fast and mobile. But even if not, we'll just take the attention of the enemy team, you know, and hopefully if we can take the concentration of 2-3 players, you know, oh, we got Dooms. This is perfect. You know, we've got dive tank. So if he slams someone in the back line, it's a perfect opportunity to just get in there and start doing some damage, hopefully get an elimination. But we'll create that angle, be an absolute menace for the enemy team to deal with, and see how it goes. It's quite a high pressure character to play, Tracer. I think you can. Okay, we got Roadhog. We got to be careful of his hook. But what we'll do, see here, we'll just make them think where we are. Okay, that Moira's not playing. That's fine. See, so I took the attention of the whole team. I knew he was going to hook me there. So, okay, now we're not on an angle, right? Because they've taken concentration over to us. So what we'll do, we'll create another angle. Okay, can't get an angle here, so I'll go around the back. Fight's about to start. Okay, the hog knows exactly where I am. But I took attention from them, right? So maybe my team's going to get some value out of that. That's okay. Doomfist is going to struggle against that hog, unfortunately. But hey, we like the Doomfist pick. Again, here. Going to hopefully take a little angle. The fight's not worth going yet. Now we recall when we get low health. Try to get a little pick on that Hanzo, but that's okay. We're getting here. Right, now they got to think about where I am because I'm up here. See? I created loads of space for my team just doing that little flank. Taking a different angle. Make them think about where I am. Okay, they know where I am, so it's fine. We're going to go. Get back to my team, get some heals. Okay, hold my angle a little bit. Gotta get out because they know where I am. Okay, it's fine. We'll go next time. Thank you for the heals. Oh no, we missed. I'm gonna take this angle. Oopsie. Big pen just lying there. Again, we take a little angle. Make them think about where we are. Again, deepen my angle. The Zen, I take that all day. There you go. Lovely. Alright, now we've got the ultimate. Oh, I missed it. That's unfortunate. But again, we just take this angle. Oopsie. But again, we take an angle. We've got loads of space for our team. Just going on that little flank. And my team wins the fight. I had to take the attention of 2 people after we got an elimination. And my team cleans up. That's all you have to do. Just take the attention of it. You don't have to do the elim. You don't have to do anything crazy or fancy. You just take that space. So here we're on an angle. Get the transcendence out of the team. No point me being there, so it's going to be annoying. Get an angle. Blink, dodge and everything. Make him think where I am. And there you go. Easy. The echo's back. Just maybe cap that point quicker. Oh, so that's it. Just kind of thinking, where's the fight? It's there. Okay, I don't need to be here. I need to be here, right? And then their team wraps around. Boom, I'm in. I'm in behind them. Now they're looking that way or flipping completely back on themselves, turn their back to my team and deal with me. Happy days. Okay, where's the angle? My team are on the right, angle's on the left. Let's go. Again, make that Hanzo think about where I am. All right, cool. That echo was kind of low. We'll just blink in the back line. Try and get a pick with this. Ah, just missed him. Again, just turn my team around. I think we lost the fight, but that's fine. Yeah, good stickies from the echo. It was nice. It's good. See, look, I haven't done tons of damage, but we've got 6 Olymps. You see? So it's not about numbers or anything on Tracer. Don't look at your numbers at all. Just think, am I on an angle? Am I distracting the enemy team? No sleep that. We go. Damn, she antied me. But again, I pushed their Ana right back. Where'd the Ana go? They're there. I've got the attention of 2 people here. Didn't want to just get a nasty headshot from that echo like that. I didn't want to do that. That's why I blinked. But we got distraction, got a load of kill, got an Elim. We're doing fine. That was a good nano from their team. Ouch. Hey, we did the right thing. It's unfortunate that our team didn't win that. That's okay. Doesn't matter. You can't control what your team are doing.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Cassidy.
Ooh, I blinked into the wall. Right. So my team are going probably right side, so I go left side. Simple. Ooh. There's a Roadhog there. Who put him there? Ah, I went for the blink and the oh no. Pigpen. Pigpen killed me. I tried to blink right then. I don't know why I blinked backwards. Not sure what I did. That's my bad. Mechanical mistake. That's just something that you just get better at over time. My team needs to go deeper. They got loads of space. Try and get the Ana. Oopsie. Oh, I got headshot by the echo. Okay, we'll just be a bit safe now. Oh! We can easily kill that Roadhog. Right, now we go in. Where's her pylon? Getting behind him. Ah, we're just taking a load of resources. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I got in between both of them. I can't believe it. I went for the big play. That was bad. Oh, no. Huge. Immortality and Suzu, balanced abilities. The enemy team did so well to just like sleep and nade that Roadhog and then nothing. They got him anyway, but yeah. Ouch, kabibbles. Alright, I want to be setting up. Just getting here on the Mega. Set up here. Make them know that I'm here. You want to do a 1v1? Let's go. I got recall. So now my recall's on cooldown. This is something I didn't actually mention before, but now my recall's on cooldown. I need to be a little bit more passive. He's looking at me. I blink. At least we're taking distraction from their supports, so that's the main thing. Got recall, so I can be a little aggressive. Blink, because she's looking at me. Oopsie. Team can't get past this Roadhog. Oh, I didn't want to take that fight because I didn't have recall, so I tried to get some value by taking out the pylon, but it's all good. We go again. Again, stats-wise, nothing too fancy. We're just kind of trying to take distraction from the enemy backline. Okay. Yeah. You see that? He knew where I was. Just... We really need to get a stick here. to get a stick. I need to break the pylon as well. Oh, she blooming flew up as soon as I did it. Alright, not on an angle. Get on an angle. Where'd he go? Oh, there. Be a little bit safe here because I don't have my health. Oopsie. I'm on an angle. That's the main thing. Oh, he's so low. Get on an angle. There goes solo. Kill the back line instead. Oh, we didn't need that, but that's fine. There's 2 anti supports on the point. We could have just hit them. Oh, I landed on her head. She went to get the mega health back underneath, so I'll just chill here. There we go. Lovely. Where are we going? On an angle. Why? To distract the enemy team. Get the health back. See? The tanks over here, not defending their team. That's one of these ledges you have to double blink onto, I think. Oh no, I got it, but it was a little bit high, that one. Oopsie. Oh well, we got the kill. We do a recall just to get our health back and be safe here. Okay, we're on an angle. Pressure in the back line. Whoopsie, had to dodge that. Used a lot of resources though. Need a little bit of heals. Thank you, team. On an angle. Where'd you go? I thought I was going to get the limb. No, we got it anyway. Again, we're on an angle, just being an absolute nuisance. Now we can get involved on the point. But always on an angle. And that's why you don't sit on the point. Because that would have killed me otherwise. We're on an angle. We can deepen the angle. They go into Brig to try and deal with me. They know where I am. That's fine. I'll take all their distraction. Something actually I didn't mention is Tracer really benefits from the DPS passive. We might not actually win this. Nope, we didn't win. That was my bad. I could have touched point there. Oh, that was unlucky. But hey, we did good. I think we got plenty of limbs. It's not about the damage. But hey, we did the right thing. We got deep in those angles when we need to. We just hold them when we can't deepen them. And we distract the enemy team. That's all good. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit of the basics on how to play Tracer. You know, you just gotta hold those flanks and just be aggressive when you got recall. You can be passive when you don't have it. Not passive, but, you know, a little more safe. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you all. I'll hopefully see you on the next video. Or if you want to join on the old live streams, you can hit the old follow and the sub and come say hey on a live stream. That being said, if you enjoyed the video, just hit that like and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.